There is something so beautiful about the stillness of certain moments that it almost feels unbearable. Whenever I experience them, I become still myself, almost like another part of the landscape. I want to capture it all in writing with my camera, but I often freeze before I even begin. Witnessing beauty is cathartic. Creating it is often messy, frustrating, and difficult. But what matters is that you begin anyway. So today we're going to paint and talk about art. I've never made a YouTube video before. I made short films as a film student, I made documentaries, but never this. And starting it feels vulnerable. Standing frozen in front of the work I'm meant to make has been a recurring theme of my life and the lives of many artists. There are so many invisible walls, fear, perfectionism, the pressure to make something worthy before I've even started. Painting isn't my primary medium. I painted as a child mostly for fun, and somehow it stayed that way. It never became work. So I sit down with whatever I have, today it's watercolors, and I paint whatever comes to mind. Most of these paintings will never see the light of day. Occasionally one turns out well enough that I will post it on my Instagram story, but that's not the point. The point is practicing uncertainty, practicing making something without knowing whether it'll be good. Every time I paint, I think of my grandfather. He was a painter and iconographer who painted churches. I always thought of his work not merely as a profession, but a conversation with the divine. Whenever I wanted to paint as a little girl, he'd buy me the nicest canvases, the best oil paints, basically everything that I would use in very unfortunate ways. But looking back, I realized what he was teaching me. He taught me that artists deserve good tools before they feel ready for them, that art itself deserves reverence, and that innate desire in us to create is something precious and that deserves to be nurtured. I think that's something we forget. We forget to allow our art to be ugly. We forget to allow ourselves to look foolish. We don't allow ourselves to be vulnerable. Because vulnerability is the price of being seen. And if you have something to say, eventually you'll have to speak. The world becomes a better place every time an artist chooses expression over fear. My greatest fear isn't failure. It's becoming someone who never made things they were meant to make. Someone who grows resentful because they stayed silent for too long. When people ask me what my biggest fear is, I say that it's fear itself. And not because of its existence, but rather because of the idea that I might surrender to it. Because the moment fear starts making our decisions for us, we become easy to control and manipulate, and we stop living the lives we were meant to live. And we cannot afford that, especially with the state of the world right now. So give yourself 5 minutes, give your artist 5 minutes, and have fun.